It's now morning. We've had thunder and lightning all night and it's forecast to continue. And it's now 25 to 7 and we're getting ready to have our coffee and leave. Well, I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to record today because we are wearing ponchos. There's Andrew behind. We're heading to Grañon first of all, and I believe there are some facilities there, and after that we're heading to Belorado. I'll record what I can, but everything's stored under my poncho, which is hopefully going to keep it all dry. I've got things inside bags too. I was just talking with the gentleman on the desk at the hotel and he was saying it's just this storm has been coming from the west, so hopefully it will pass. It will pass over to the east and we're heading west, but the outlook is bad all day and we're going to get wet. So that's the long and short of it. We'll do what we can. Oh, here we are. Quite fun. Well, the sign is telling us to go down here, but I see pilgrims ahead are skipping out the flooded bit up there, which is quite deep. So we're going to take the... I think we can take the road. I mean, it goes back onto the road anyway, into Grañon. So that's what we'll do. Every so often it occurs to me that we're all a bit like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. Right now I am literally following a yellow lined road. But the whole thing of getting to Compostela, it's like the Emerald City, isn't it? And we all just hope that what's there, well, for me, just getting to the Emerald City, I suppose, would be the point. But I think there are many people that hope that they will find something greater there, and not a little man behind a curtain. Maybe some do find a little man behind a curtain. Whatever, I think they all have a great time, from what I gather. Lots of hugs. Oh, we're officially leaving Santo Domingo de la Calzada. Well, that's Santo Domingo down there. You can just see the bell tower. And it's occurred to me that at this stage, it looks as though our last day is going to mirror our first day coming out of Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, during which, because of the cloud and the greenery, but now we have wheat, I found myself saying it's a bit like Wales. I mean, it's a bit like Wales. Not that Wales isn't sometimes more sunny and lovely, but, well, spot the difference. It's the cross that is the marking of the dispute between Santo Domingo de la Calzada and Grañon. Remember the story?
Yeah.
That, it went on for years and they couldn't resolve a dispute over a field of pasture, and in the end, after it had gone on for a long time, they decided that they'd send one representative from each town to fight each other, and Grañon won, so Grañon finally got the pasture field. So the cross commemorates, presumably he slayed the Santo Domingo man. So yes, I feel like a jellyfish.
You look a bit like a jellyfish.
Well, we're approaching Grañon, which is 6 point something. What did I say, Andrew? 6.8 kilometers out of Santo Domingo. You can see 2 pilgrims following us. We saw a few because where our hotel was, not balcony, looked straight out onto not just the cathedral and the plaza, but the Camino itself, so everybody had to go past, and we could see them. We saw about 3 go past. Basically, we don't know where all the pilgrims are. Some of them usually get out early, but what with there being quite a lot of lightning then, I suspect they wouldn't have done it. And really, we were looking out of the window from quite early on. So, it's a bit of a mystery. Maybe a lot of people have chosen not to do it. But I have to say, between when we left and now, we haven't seen any lightning, haven't heard any thunder. There's actually not much rain. It's really quite mild, to be honest. There's music up ahead. There are pictures on the walls. There's a shield below which it says Grañon. There's a pilgrim. There's another pilgrim sitting on I think a more modern pilgrim, sitting on a bench reading a map with walking poles. Another pilgrim making his way from behind, we can see him. Some finger posts. A man with a scythe over his shoulder, farming the wheat. Maybe we'll get a coffee up here. I see another pilgrim shrouded. Piano music.
Do something.
It's been a wonderful walk.
We don't move too fast.
No rain.
Yeah, the faces.
Looks like, yes, little faces.
Little faces in some of them. Provincia de Burgos. We are in, or about to enter, Castilla and Leon.
Is that what the Y is?
The Y, yeah, and...
Well, it's good to know that Spanish weather forecasters have about the same degree of accuracy as UK ones.
Well, I would imagine you get, because I live by a big body of water, right, with the Great Lakes, and that really affects a lot of things. And you're surrounded by ocean, so I would think your weather is... We're kind of quite lucky because we've got... If you imagine a mirror of the letter C, below we've got Wales and the Welsh Mountains. The kind of curved part of the sea, we've got the Pennines. And to the north, we've got Cumbria in the Lake District. And then further over across the Irish Sea, we've got Ireland. So the effect of it is the weather systems tend to come in to the south of where we live, across the Welsh Mountains and land on Manchester. Or kind of further north. But we're only we actually was training for this, we walked to the sea and back, which was 20 miles there and back, 21 miles. I've only ever driven there. I actually walked, put my feet in, and be a 20-minute drive. It's kind of down one hill and then flat to get there. So it's quite, we get the fresh air off the sea, but generally the weather doesn't break over us, we just get big skies. get lots of. We do get rain. I mean, it gets
Unexpected rain. We get snow. The lakes will cause just these strange bands that you can't really predict which way they're going to go. And, you know, one town won't get any and we'll get... We don't get several inches or...
Because
we used to get more snow than we do now.
Yeah, I think that's true.
It's climate crisis.
I mean, Cumbria.
We get less snow.
Yeah, Cumbria and the lakes get lots of snow. It's where it comes in off the mountains and rises and chills.
Panicked then for a moment. I thought, where on earth is my camera? Maybe I'd attached it to a post. My camera is half in Castilla and Leon.
Sometimes I think I should. Are you fine? It's okay. So this village is called Castildelgado, and Delgado means thin. And I presume Castil is relating to a castle, but I don't know why there'd be a thin castle. So I probably just don't understand. Maybe Delgado is just part of the name. Castilla and Leon. Viloria de Rioja. Traces of the past and the present. Like the witch on the weather vane spinning round and round because it's breezy. So just as we were coming up the road, a van pulled over and gave me a bottle of water, offered us each one. He said it's because it's the anniversary, Cuatro Cantones. I guess because it's the year of St. James this year, it's the 4-year anniversary. So they're giving away free water, which was really nice.
It's cold as well.
It's really cold, yeah. Yeah, much appreciated. Ah, it's where he was born. Santo Domingo de la Calzada. Born in Viloria de Rioja. Huh. They wish you a good Camino. The locals. The Vilorians, Viloria de Rioja. Gracias. Gracias. So this is the house where Santo Domingo was born. And the sign here says that it's much more than some ruins. And it is sad, I think, that they have a hotel here. It's where Santo Domingo was born. It's at the heart of the Camino, and everybody blasts through and have done for years without stopping. And I'm doing the same because I didn't know. But they're hoping in the future that they'll be able to get some help from the local councils to build a museum down the way and to start building it up a bit more. And the place has heart, you can feel it, so I wish them luck with it. There are a lot of vultures They are big. Griffon vultures. What's the collective noun for vultures?
We looked that up, didn't we?
I think it should be a squadron.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
So these are other trails. So you're done tomorrow. Are you walking on to Burgos? You have 2 more days.
I have 2 more days, yes. But I don't know if I will walk or I will go to Burgos.
Belorado.
No?
Stork's nests up there.
Where I work.
To eat.
This is the main plaza in Belorado. Behind us we have kids letting off firecrackers. These trees are great. I've seen photos of this in the winter, and the branches of the trees seem to sort of link arms. There we go, letting off fireworks, firecrackers or something. It used to be known for its fur goods trade. They look like they're getting told off a bit. Maybe. There's somewhere here, when they were filming The Way, Emilio Estevez and Martin Sheen left their footprint. See if we can find it somewhere.
massive.
It's for sale. I think it probably needs a bit of work, but it'd be very nice when it's done. I wonder if there's any space at the back of it. Here they've painted eyes in flowers. I think that's quite weird. Most of it's really pretty, but that is strange. So I've actually got my fleece on and it's a bit warmer in the sun, but I'm feeling a bit cold. Our room was cold. Became cold. So this one is Emilio Estevez's. And yeah, larger than mine. His two fingers go together strangely. That's quite odd. He's got quite small feet actually.
Yeah.
I think we might be coming upon Martin Sheen's. If we are, that's a huge handprint. Surely that's not. No, that's not. That's someone called Samuel. Here's another cyclist. There are lots of cyclists here. Yeah. This one's interesting because it's Adeline. Look, I can't make that out actually. What's it say? Look why. And she was president of the Association of the Camino Frances and their advisors. And this one is a restaurateur, award-winning precursor of the new Basque cuisine. Won lots of awards are listed there. And here we have Martin Sheen, actor. And I have to say, he has much bigger feet than Emilio Estevez, I think.
Well, not really.
Maybe not so much, but bigger hands. Got big hands, look at that. Yeah. Yeah. And you've got huge shoes on.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to explore around the side a bit. They're putting up bunting. Imagine living in a place like that. Up to the castle of Belorado. A medieval time, they had a large population in the area of Belorado. Medieval castle. Mostly birds now. Gonna have a nice view off to the right. There are no storks, but there are a lot of pigeons on the other little one. The one where sometimes, I believe, there is a 19th century lady wearing a big dress who looks through a telescope. I've still not seen one of these people. Why are the pigeons all there? I mean, there are many other places they could be, but they're all on that one. So I think they must be the Oca Mountains, which are the last mountains before the Meseta. Thinking about the colour of the rock and how different it is to just last night, not last night, the night before rather. in Nájera when the rock was red. And here we're in a town that has, again, rocks around it, but they're a completely different colour. And you can see the medieval castle was built out of the local rock. And it's yellow. It's a little hard to tell what's what with the castle now. It looks like there's a star there that lights up. See? There's a star with a kind of comet trailing after it. The red beans here are a speciality, and so is the black pudding. So we thought we'd give it a try. We're having the menu of the day again, which is always a first course and then a second course. And they're not really different sizes as such. And you get wine or water with it, and also a dessert. And that's €11.50 for all of that. Hola, hola. So we have a mixed salad today, and I have cod with a garlic sauce, and Andrew has rack of pork ribs, but they've written on it, so it says La Huella, which is the name of the restaurant, which means footprint of the Camino. And I've got a little fish, 3 little fish, and again it says La Huella.
There's quite a lot of egg on the mixed salad, which
oh dear,
to eat.
There's egg. You'll have to miss out the egg. So I have ordered cuajada, which is a dessert made with milk, and traditionally it was sheep's milk, and walnuts and honey. And Andrew has basically a cheesecake.
Which looks very nice.
It does. Very much so. One of the footprints and handprints.
I think it's quite funny.
Andrew's funny walk. He's got a funny walk. Are you going to wait there with those? While I go and... Oh. I was going to go to the supermarket.
Oh, right, okay. Fine.
You wait here. I'll go to the supermarket and I will procure breakfast. This is our hostel. He doesn't have to do any more funny walking. And our room is one of those. Closed. Yeah, closed. Everywhere's closed.